The movement involved some great and courageous people. Aaron Henry, Fannie Lou Hamer, so many people who every day took their lives in their hands to make Mississippi a better place. But they had to have lawyers likewise.
The changing of a society is a process that's glacial. Whether we like it or not, changing people's minds is an enormous undertaking.
Mississippi. It was the worst of the closed society.
There were so many things going on in Mississippi that were bad. If you could have seen the way black people were treated, it was just horrendous.
Our society is one based on the rule of law. That's how it's done in America. Lawyers were a helping role and a necessary role.
The primary responsibility of the national government was to protect fundamental rights, the rights of freedom and equality of the black people. And the national government wasn't moving.
Lawyers put real lives on the line.
I remember he was handling one case. He had received a telephone call saying, if you show up for court, we will kill you.
We must come to grips with the fact that while we are engaged in a battle to get an ultimate goal, it will take generations to do it.
Yeah. This is real spill, real deal, knockout Holyfield. This no kill bill, get real, we really on the field. Blood, sweat, and tears steady spill as we make the real. And no blocking shots, we always hot like Harden with the steel. We gon' rebound like we build, catching bombs like Tyreek Hill. Hard work gonna make the meal, sticking by to give me chills. Upper echelon, who? Yuan, Lacey, Miles, and Phil. Just some dapper duns, having fun while speaking on the real. Ayy, real spill, get your news here. Yeah, we top tier. And we ain't got no fear. Hey, what you wanna see? We gon' be on your TV. Catch us Monday back to Monday, bringing news right to your seat. And you know how it be. Yeah, you know how it be. Catch us Monday with the live. We've been prepping since like 5. Or just catch us on the podcast. You'll find it a real surprise. Cause it's real spill, real deal. Knockout Holyfield. There's no kill bill. Get real, we really on the field. Blood, sweat, and tears steady spill as we make the real. And no blocking shots. We always hot like Harden with the steel.
Hey, Phil, the marshmallows still gonna swell up, right?
We still talking about these marshmallows?
We still talking about it.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that no more.
We gonna hear about it.
We're not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, guys. Settle down. Let's save it for the show. It's about to get real. What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Yuan Nichols. Welcome back to Real Spill 601, your favorite sports show podcast. Today's show is sponsored by EarthBlendCoffee.global. Use the link in the description box to place your order now. I got with me my usual crew, man.
Yes, sir.
Real Spill Phil.
You already know how we doing.
I'm my boy, Deon Lacey, man, a.k.a. Larry Bird.
Larry Bird,
man.
Eric Nichols in the cut.
So, but I miss y'all, man. It's been a
week.
Yeah, it's been a little week, man.
This a week.
This a week bye. It's a bye week.
Yeah, it's a little bye week, man. But we back, everybody. It's been a lot going on since we last had a show.
Yes, it has.
Been crazy.
Don't have enough time to get through everything, but we're gonna try to.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So starting off with the home team, America's favorite team. The Dallas Cowboys had traded star receiver Amari Cooper to the Cleveland Browns for a 5th-round pick. It is believed that Dallas sees Cowboys receiver CeeDee Lamb as their true now #1 receiver. I want to ask you guys, is it a smart move for the Cowboys to trade Amari Cooper to the Browns?
I'm going to start it off. You know, Dak's been my boy since he got in the league, since Mississippi State. I'm going to hold him accountable for everything he does and do.
What?
This is not a smart move by Dallas Cowboys. You losing a star receiver in Amari Cooper who played for them since 2018. He had two 1,000-yard seasons, and he had 2 seasons with 8 total touchdowns. Even though his productivity started to decline because of CeeDee Lamb, of course, and other companions, I'm like, this kind of shocked me, really, because now Gallup is the true #2 now, and he's coming off injury, and CeeDee Lamb the true #1. So he got big shoes to fill because you losing the dog in Amari Cooper going to the Cleveland Browns. And he going to a team that I consider this guy total wash in Baker Mayfield. Y'all know I don't like Baker Mayfield.
Right.
So he got some talent now again, okay, with Amari Cooper that just picked up Allen Robinson, that a gold mine at receiver.
I don't think that was.
What? Allen Robinson good.
No, I don't think that was a
Anyway,
true report.
and you got Hunt, and he go to the Browns. He signed a deal, 4 years. And then they got Hunt and Chubb. So Baker Mayfield, even they lost Jarvis Landry to the Chiefs. But what are you gonna do now with this talent? Again, are you gonna bust like I know you will, or fold? Or are you gonna rise to the top in the tough AFC? But all in all, I feel like Amari Cooper gonna get his numbers, and I feel like Dak Prescott lost at least a key token on his offense. But you know what Dak does best. He's still gonna stat pack and make things happen. So all in all, he's still gonna be all right.
So are you saying that it was or was not a smart trade?
He said it wasn't a good.
It wasn't a good move.
As far as was it a smart trade, I feel like they probably didn't have to trade for what they gave up. They only gave up a 6th-round pick and a 5th round. That's it.
Yeah.
We all know Amari Cooper is a guy that it looks good on paper, but big game moments, where is he?
Just like Dak.
Just like Dak. Just like Aaron. There's a lot of guys I can call out.
We ain't finna start this like we ain't finna start this.
I didn't say anything when you talk. Let me talk, man.
Right.
So
we try to start early, huh?
So what I'm trying to say is, since Amari Cooper's been playing with the Cowboys, he's only had 2 seasons with 1,000 yards receiving. This last season, he had 68 receptions for 865 yards.
That's a good year.
That's an okay year. For Amari Cooper, we expect way more, and we don't get that.
For what he's getting paid for, though.
Exactly. For what he's getting paid for, we expect way more. I think Jerry Jones, the head coach, the receiving coach, they all understand that Amari Cooper is not that guy anymore.
So you think Gallup
he hasn't been that guy since the Oakland. Which is his first 2 years.
Oh, okay.
His first 2 years.
Because
with the Oakland Raiders,
he was the same guy.
He did a tremendous job. You would have thought he was going to be a big name guy.
Phil, I know
then he got
you
injured,
didn't just say that,
came back, and it's been up and down like a roller coaster.
Oakland shipped him out for a reason.
Right.
Let's
and I know you didn't say that. He had 2 1,000-yard seasons with the Dallas Cowboys.
That's it.
What are you talking about?
Okay. But
you're not finna start to say and do this, bro.
But let me just say this here. The reason that the Cowboys traded him because they have guys that can do not if the same but better. CeeDee Lamb, and then they just gave an extension to Michael Gallup.
He's coming up an injury, bro.
But I'm telling you,
a leg injury.
Okay, a leg injury or not, I like Michael Gallup way more than Amari Cooper.
Whoa, Phil.
What?
Phil,
way more than Amari Cooper.
You are bull-jumping right now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Amari Cooper's the second best route runner in the league.
Okay, but
what is your problem?
In a big game, where is he? What are routes?
He'll give you a touchdown. He gonna keep first down. He don't drop the ball like that. So what are you talking about?
Why couldn't they win a playoff game?
What you mean?
Where was he in the playoff game?
He was there. He was there.
You're right. He was just there. Wasn't giving no production, nothing. That's why they traded him.
Bruh,
that's why they traded him. And now guess what? He's on the decline because he's going to the Browns. They know he ain't going to get nothing out of that. He going to, like you said.
He going to eat your boys up.
He won't.
Your DB's going to get burnt up.
He going to get burnt up. He got now it's 2 washed up guys over there in the Browns territory. Baker Mayfield and Amari Cooper.
Amari
Cooper is on the decline of his career. You heard me say it right here.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say.
We are starting early, young.
So overall, I think this is a bad move by the Cowboys. I don't think as highly as Amari Cooper as Lacey probably does, but I don't think of him as low as Field does. Amari Cooper is still a talented NFL receiver, and he's better than most.
Not top 10.
He's better than most guys. He's not top 10.
He's top 15.
He's not top 10.
15.
He's probably in the top 25.
Top 25. I like
top
this.
25.
Top 15.
Top 25. He's top 25. But look, he's not really, in my opinion, a true number one. But you can put him on as a number one to be competitive, not to win your Super Bowl.
Okay.
You probably need him like really a number two type.
Him and Julio
He's
started.
a number 2.
Him and Julio started Alabama train a long list of
Yeah,
robbers.
but look. He's not Julio though. He's not Julio. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Oakland shipped him out to the Cowboys because at the end, his last couple years there, he was inconsistent. Big games went missing.
Right.
He did the same thing in Dallas and they got tired of him. But we know really the reason why they kind of shipped him out. He's not one of Jerry Boys. We know Jerry Boys, they get paid. The ones that ain't Jerry Boys don't. He paid them. Mm-hmm. He ain't really like them. And you know, if Jerry doesn't draft them, he usually sends them on. He usually sends them on their way eventually. Mm-hmm. Michael Gallup, a guy he drafted, paid him money, but he got a team-friendly deal. But he's coming off an ACL injury. I don't think he's that guy. CeeDee Lamb is not a number one. Let me go and put that out there. He's not a number one. I know some of y'all think he is. He's not. He's not a number one. Not that guy. And y'all going to see that.
He needed
Juju Smith-Schuster and Antonio Brown. We thought Juju was the number one. Antonio Brown left. What happened to Juju?
Folded.
Miss
TikTok.
Calvin Ridley. He in trouble right now anyway, but we thought he was the guy. Mm-hmm. Julio goes, where he go? Bye-bye. Mm-hmm. We got to stop thinking that some of these guys are number one. They're not number one. They're really number twos.
They decent.
Dallas is going to regret this. Dak does not make that money if it wasn't for Amari Cooper. You cannot tell me Dak makes that big contract without Amari Cooper.
He got Zeke. He had Zeke.
No. Because before Amari Cooper came for that second half of that season, Dak's numbers were atrocious. Look it up.
Greg Olsen.
Look it up. No,
not Greg Olsen.
Look it up. I don't care. I don't care. His numbers were terrible. That's why they brought Amari in. If you don't get Amari, he doesn't make that contract. But moving back to Dak, this is the reason why Amari Cooper is leaving. Is because Dakota Rain Prescott, a.k.a. Dak. That's the reason why they leave him. Because
they was beefing.
He got $75 million a year. Mm-hmm. He's still making money, and now you can't pay everybody. Dak the guy where y'all put in on the food. Well, he don't put it on the food. He go in, come in, get him a big nice plate.
No, he gives back.
He come in, he fix up everything. He put wings, rotel, everything. He got a nice fat plate, but he ain't put no money down.
That gives
he ain't put no money down for the food. That's who Dak is. That's who Dak is. He get all the food, but he ain't pay no money down. And now everybody else got to suffer. Somebody got to go hungry.
That's a great decision.
Somebody got to go hungry.
Put his down payment in for years and watch everybody else got paid, and now it's time to get paid. He put his down payment in.
And look at it, look what he's doing to him now.
My thing
is,
a contender.
A contender.
In that division, a contender.
No, just
every year.
Stop saying that. Because they have nobody they're playing against. Come on, guys.
They got talent now. They had
talent last year.
Just because you win a division don't mean you're a contender.
Thank you.
Ask the Green Bay Packers.
Hey, look,
they've won a division for the past 2 years.
Thank you. If you make the playoffs every year, that's a win in my book. But you got to win the prize.
That's not gonna get it.
You got to emerge every year.
If you getting $75 million in just a year, you got to go get a ring.
Exactly. You're right. Expecting a divisional round at least, not first round exit.
But a lot of people don't go to the playoffs. Look at the Jaguars. Look at all these other teams. They don't go to the playoffs.
But that's not the Cowboys aren't the Jaguars. The Cowboys are the richest franchise in sports.
Right.
Just making the playoffs, that's not gonna get it. If you the home team, America's favorite team, who I know Cowboy fans. Let's be real. They not contenders. They just play a sorry division, which I don't see them winning this year. Now I really got the Redskins winning that division. Play with me.
Commanders.
I got the Commanders winning the division.
I don't put no faith in Carson Wentz.
Okay.
No faith.
I like the Redskins. I like the Commanders.
All I'm gonna say
no faith in Carson Wentz.
All I'm gonna say is, I have to piggyback when you said that Dak is most definitely one of the issues of why they shipped
Dak is not a problem.
Let's just think about it. Cool.
That's the same thing going on with the Packers. Dak
Prescott is having everything, and he can't make nothing shake. And so now they're trying to take the blame off Dak Prescott and put it on guys like Amari Cooper. Which I will say this: he had the most touchdowns for receiving on his team, but that still doesn't amount to the fact that Cooper is still on the decline. If you ask me, I don't even think. When he goes to the Browns, you'll see that it wasn't the same.
Amari Cooper's problem is low motor. He ain't got that dog in him. He really don't.
You're right.
He really doesn't. Oakland, his first years in Oakland, he looked like he had it. I don't know what happened after those first 2 years.
Unbelievable.
But he's never been that guy again.
What y'all said.
Okay. Answer this question for me. When he played for the Cowboys, name one star corner that he gave work to.
What?
Give me one star corner he gave work to.
Wait, look. When he scored 1,000 yards, them 2 yards, he had Darius Slay, a Pro Bowl receiver.
Darius Slay.
What?
I gotta really get them numbers though, because with Darius Slay guarding when he went for 200,
he's a contender.
With Darius Slay guarding when he went for 200, I don't think so. I think Darius Slay would hurt that game, but even if he was, I don't even like Darius Slay.
The thing is,
he played against Jair.
It's not
What did he get
about
Jair?
the corners they play. It's about when they're playing against a big team where they got to win. Where is Amari Cooper?
He's there.
The year before last, the Cowboys had to beat the Eagles to get to the playoffs. They lost. Where was Cooper? They had Dak, they had Zeke, they had Gallup. Come on.
One game.
Talk to me now.
One game they took Amari out because they said that he was running half
You can't knock his route. You can't knock him, bro. You can't knock him.
You gotta knock him though.
I can say he's lazy. At times he may be lazy.
He's overpaid. He's definitely overpaid. That's the reason why.
He may be lazy.
He's overpaid.
But
it's a lot of guys.
There's a lot of guys on the Cowboys roster that's overpaid. No, the year they signed up when they gave Amari that $100 million contract, they gave Zeke that terrible contract, and then the year after that they paid Dak that atrocious contract.
Dak earned his money, and I stand on it every time we talk about this situation. Dak earned his money.
First round exit earned it.
No,
he earned his money.
First round
like
exit.
I said, he waited his time. He waited everybody to change.
Okay,
he was the last one.
So that's his question. So how many playoff wins did he have before he made his money?
Okay, 1.
All right, now how many playoff wins he got now after he made his money?
0.
You got a phone call.
Look at that.
Oh Lord, bro.
This gotta be a Cowboys fan. Hello.
This is definitely not a Cowboys fan. I'm a New York Giants fan.
Hey, okay.
That's the reason the Cowboys giving up Amari Cooper's money.
Yeah, it's cause of Dak.
It's because of Dak and money. I will say that.
I feel like
because of money. I don't know if it's because of Dak's money, but it's because of money. Amari Cooper's still one of the top level receivers in the league.
I'm gonna put him
I
at
disagree with you on that one.
For the Cowboys.
I'm gonna put him. I think he
money. His contract coming up.
I think really though is with him though is he good for the Cowboys. I think that, they need him. Dak didn't look good. You look back at the year before he came when he came in at the tail half of that season. Dak was not looking good. That was when Zeke was out for a little minute too. Until Amari came, then Dak got his numbers started coming up.
Right.
But in money wise, Dak Prescott's contract is giving him the 8th highest cap hit in the league. That's why they can't pay Amari Cooper because of the contract they gave Dak.
Exactly.
Well,
it's not because he's not a good receiver, though.
I will say this. I think that he's not top 10. He's not top 15. Like Yuan said, he's top 25. 20. I don't count that as he's an okay receiver in my books. With the Cowboys or not, I think he might be able to give you the same production.
So Phil,
I think you'll see 1,000 though next year.
Phil,
maybe.
If you say
Baker Mayfield is your quarterback, you never know.
You say you're top 15, top 25. So you got your guys ahead of him?
They in the same category. What? Talk to me.
Hey, read this stuff. I can't.
All right, now we finna end this segment. All right, now thank you for calling.
I came with you, bro.
Today's show is sponsored by EarthBlendCoffee.global. Use the link in the description box to place your order now. We'll be back after the break.
Footprint Farms is a beautiful 68-acre vegetable and cow farm located in Jackson, Mississippi, and is Mississippi's largest urban farm. The mission of Footprint Farms is to provide the community access to healthy food choices, introduce our youth to agriculture, and provide training and technical assistance to small farmers and ranchers. The farm is open to the public every Friday from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. to purchase fresh produce or visit us at the Mississippi Farmers Market located near the fairgrounds in February. We accept all forms of payment, including EBT and SNAP benefits. Looking for a beautiful venue for your next wedding, family reunion, or dinner? Footprint Farms offers a 3,000 square foot facility on 5 beautiful acres, perfect for your next event. For more information, visit our website at footprintfarms.com, Facebook and Instagram at Footprint Farms, or call us at 601-910-5534. Footprint Farms, farm fresh, city sweet.
Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
That was that number one guy before he got hurt.
Welcome back, everybody. Moving on into the NBA. This past weekend, LeBron James and Kevin Durant both scored 50-plus in a game. Both players are in the top 5 in scoring averages, have been scoring at an impressive rate. I want to ask you guys, who has had the better scoring season? LeBron James or Kevin Durant?
Well, just looking at the numbers, they got LeBron is he averaging like a point. You know what I'm saying? More than Kevin Durant. But with that being said, first off, I just like everybody to know that KD is one of 2 players in NBA history to have a career average of 25 plus points a season. And this season alone, he's averaging 30.
How many games he missed? You go ahead.
He's still missing games and he's still averaging 30.
Still averaging 30.
So
after he been 3 weeks out of commission.
You lucky he got hurt. He would have been averaging more than 30.
We're not feeling like Brian ain't missed time either now.
Talk to me.
He missed more than Bron.
Yeah, he has.
But like I was saying, at 100%,
yeah,
Kevin Durant is the best scorer in the NBA. I don't care what y'all got to put in front of it. KD is the best scorer in the NBA.
Fact.
We just saw it a couple nights ago when they played their rival, the New York Knicks, and gave them 53.
Okay, impressive.
Right. Okay, so when it comes to who's having the better scoring season, I'm always going to pick KD. When he's on the court, he's making everything happen. You can put your best man on him, and he's going to make him look like he's nothing. So, that's nothing else to really talk about here. If you ask me, it's Kevin Durant 100%. Bron, I understand.
That's who you rocking with. That's who you rocking with, huh?
Yeah, I got something for Bron. Kudos to Bron.
Yeah.
He's been doing everything he can because he know the Lakers, they don't got it this year.
They ain't got it.
They don't got it.
They ain't got it.
So, those 2 50-point games he got, he had to do that. He had to.
KD had to too, though.
KD had to, but my thing is, KD, it's easy for him. I feel like Bron's working for that 50. He's working for it. It's not easy for him. He's working for that 50.
Okay.
I'm serious. I'm just being honest. What? Now, that last 50-point game they played against the Wizards, I think that you can that I'm really going. That's an iffy for me because I mean you scored 50 on the Wizards. Okay, the one against the Warriors, I give you that. He earned that.
You earned it.
But the Wizards, I can't let them slide.
KD getting 50 on a scrubby Knicks. You think he did? Not the Knicks, meaning Philly. He had like 40 something last night.
Right.
You think that was just okay?
That's honestly 50 points. I'm not surprised by it because that's what he should.
A scrubby Knicks team. He got like 40.
The Knicks not a scrubby team. I mean,
he got 50 on the Knicks. That was the game he got 50.
He had 53.
53.
Scrubby Knicks.
What I say about the Knicks? They don't look good, but they're a good team. They don't know how to finish. I can't help that KD scored 53. Nobody can help that.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, KD is the best scorer in the league. At me.
It's my turn.
Yeah,
you know it.
Don't get me wrong. KD is an effortless scorer, but this season, I can't say it. And y'all know I don't like LeBron to save his. I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm not a jock rider. None of that. But LeBron, I'm gonna give him his props when credit due. Been scoring like crazy these couple of weeks. Been scoring like crazy. I watched the highlights, the House of Hoops highlights. This man doing stuff I've never seen LeBron do ever on guys. He little boy them. Now he's starting to go to the hole, being a grown man, LeBron. Mm-hmm. He ducking like crazy, stealing, doing all this. While skinny the old KD, doing a little crossover, pulling up, which is nice, effortlessly. Like you said, LeBron scoring hard, getting the hard points. But my guys, he has to do it. So that's why I'm saying he's the best scorer right now, because he got to get his. If not, the team gonna lose, and they not going to the playoffs or the play-in. So he got to get his.
It's the same thing with the Nets.
The Nets are fine. The Nets are fine. I don't care. They got the AC to web. They are fine. LeBron got to do all he got. He got to do whatever it takes for them to win and get to the playoffs and the play-ins. So he got to go get his every night, because Russ ain't gonna help him. AD's on injury reserve. Monk ain't gonna do nothing. These other guys, no names, ain't gonna do nothing. So LeBron gotta get his line, get the black spray, and sweat it off every night. He got to sweat off every night and get his. Real talk. He got to sweat it off and get his. I said it. Yeah. So from here to April, he gonna be sweating that black spray every game, going like crazy, and getting his. So that's why I say he was a better scorer than KD. Because we all know KD gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna pick and choose where I'm gonna get mines and score like crazy."
Pick and choose.
You do.
That game with Harden, it was personal. He had to let Harden know, "Yeah, you messed up. You messed up." And so that's why he made him pay and feel it. And he made Joel Embiid be like a little man from the other country. Man. A little man. A little. Wow. I ain't gonna do it.
Wow.
But he showed him. He showed him. There you go, bro. I'm gonna leave it alone.
All I'm gonna say is, with you, first off, KD, I will never say he picks and chooses his night. He goes out there every night.
He pick and chooses when to play.
He goes out there every night willing to die on that court.
Yeah.
He even said it.
He said it.
He's willing to die on that court.
He said it twice though. He
does not like to lose. So if you think he's just gonna let up and let another team win, no, he gives it 100% every time he's out there, fully healthy or not. So fully healthy, most definitely the best scorer in the league. If he's 85%, I'm still giving him the best scorer in the league. He'll always be a better scorer than Bron. If you ask me, Bron be stat padding, man. That's really what it is.
You're right.
He's trying to get that 30, 10, and 10, which he earned.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm
glad you said that, Phil.
So, as far as who I have as the better scoring season this year, if you look at it, you would think numbers-wise, it really points to LeBron. Bron has had more high-scoring games, but I really believe those numbers are kind of misleading in my opinion. A lot of these games, he still finished with 30, and they already was getting blowed out. Some of these games, I've seen the points he's had at the end of a second quarter, something like that. It's only been 14. Somehow jump up in the fourth, sometimes even during blowout games, and it's not as impactful, I think, as Kevin Durant when he goes for 50 things like that. You got to think just when. Oh, we got a caller.
They calling me.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo, I just wanted to comment on Deon's comment saying that LeBron is a better scorer than KD.
Yeah.
I want to ask, what are you taking?
What you mean what I'm taking?
Because obviously, whatever you take is making you think LeBron's a better scorer than KD is obviously something that's very strong and you need to stop it. Put the bottle down. KD can score on all three levels like LeBron, but KD do it more efficient. And if you think otherwise, you, sir, are a madman. That's all I had to say.
Thank you for your comment. But I'm not on nothing. And of course, LeBron has been stat packing. He hung up. I'm glad he did.
Shout out Danny J, man. Just going back onto it. Yeah, Bron actually had the more efficient night this past weekend. He shot 75% when he went for 50 against the Wizards. But I say this. Kevin Durant has honestly robbed us. When he was in Golden State, I believe he coasted every regular season. I believe he coasted. He only really brought in game time when it was playoff time. Now, when he first started playing with the Nets, we start seeing him kind of get back to kind of that OKC KD because he has to do it now. He has to do it. When he went for 50, he had to do it. Steph Curry was sick against the Knicks. It was really him and a bunch of no names out there against the Knicks this past game. He had to go for 50. But Kevin Durant, I feel like that he's, in my opinion, has had the better scoring season. If he doesn't get hurt for those 3 weeks, he's leading the league. He's leading the league in scoring, and in my opinion, he's my MVP favorite.
Tell him again.
My MVP favorite.
Mm-hmm. Not mine.
We gotta think about it though. It's Kevin Durant. Bron, we know what he's doing. He chasing the Kareem, chasing the all-time scoring, things like that. Now he really knows the season to watch, but that's his fault. I feel like he co-signed on this whole squad. Mm-hmm. From, you can say where it comes to either Russ, Melo, especially.
Don't nobody want to bring up Melo.
These his boys. Mm-hmm. He picked all these guys.
AD.
The pieces just didn't fit, and now he has to live with it. And Lakers basically said, "You clean up your own mess," and now he got to go for 30 every night. That's his fault. Just because the pieces don't fit, it's on him. I feel like he deserves blame, just like upper management. But he co-signed on this, so yeah, I'm gonna say Kevin Durant is having a better scoring season. Maybe not. You may not see it off numbers wise, but just eye test wise, I'm going with Kevin Durant. And I like Phil says, when healthy. Well, you said the best scorer, and right now, when healthy, best player in the game, and it's not even close.
And I 100% totally agree. When healthy. Now, what I will say is that if these guys let the Nets get into this playoffs, you're gonna see a different man.
Nets will but I still have the Nets not winning the NBA Finals.
They'll make it to the conference finals. I think they can make it there.
It depends on who they play first round.
Who you think they're gonna play?
Who knows? It depends on who they play in. They see Toronto, Kyrie can't play.
Like you said, KD missing some guys. What he got to do?
He got to pick the slack up.
And he do it every time.
He deliver. He will always deliver.
100%. I'm depending on KD.
I know one game he didn't deliver on.
We don't talk about that.
He played the Heat. He didn't deliver that game, but hey,
Don't talk about that, man. We're gonna talk about the Heat. We can talk about Ja Morant.
Ja dropping. I want you to say something. I want you to say something about Ja. That man is phenomenal.
You think he's supposed to be MVP?
Without a doubt.
No.
Without a doubt.
No.
Ja Morant, MVP.
Even with KD's missing
the most electrifying, most CTV is Ja Morant. Down Beale Street, go to Memphis, the Grindhouse, the most exciting player to watch right now.
No, I think,
hands down.
I think Giannis is the most exciting.
Hands down.
I think Giannis is the most exciting player in the world.
Ja dropping.
Stop it.
I'm telling you. Ja Morant. Easy. No questions asked. He gonna get his straight, make you look like a little man on that court.
Don't be surprised if Grizzlies get kicked out second round.
Second round?
Western Conference Finals.
First round?
Maybe depending on they play.
Memphis Grizzlies, Western Conference Finals.
I got them out second round.
Memphis versus Phoenix. You can book it.
But the Nets, I got the Nets getting out of their second round too. It depends. They might be out first round.
Conference Finals.
Memphis versus Phoenix. You can book it.
Nets Conference Finals. Lakers, they might not even live to see.
It's personal between Ja and Steph Curry every game. Personal.
The Grizzlies, if they see the Mavericks first round, they get kicked out first round.
Y'all don't want to see the Suns. Why does everybody want to keep trying to downplay the Suns? Like
I said, Memphis versus Phoenix in the Western Conference Finals.
You think the Grizzlies gonna beat the Suns?
They're going 7.
No. The Grizzlies not beating the Suns, and the Grizzlies not beating
the Grizzlies.
But the Grizzlies ain't beating the Mavs. The Mavs, they beat them every game.
Yeah, they can't
do nothing with Luka.
They can't do nothing with Luka.
They do not want to see the Mavs in the playoffs. They can't do nothing with Luka.
They dropped the 3.
The one thing y'all want to see is the Warriors, and y'all might not even stand a chance with them in the playoffs. Don't look like that. Don't look like that.
I just said it's personal every game.
Like okay,
Ja and Steph. Personal.
What about Clay? What about Clay?
Dylan Brooks got something for him. No knees Clay. Dylan Brooks got something for no knees Clay.
Dylan Brooks just came off injury too now.
And Dylan Brooks is phenomenal. Came back phenomenal.
He not gonna
and Desmond Bain. That Bain man.
Oh, sound like you a diehard Grizzlies fan.
I just know the team, man.
You just know the team. What happened to the Lakers though, man?
Right.
They ain't squad.
The Lakers want squad. They can fine. They are fine. They in some trouble right now, but they gonna find a way. Black spray, no black spray. Bron gonna find a way.
Yeah,
that's his name now. From here on out, no black spray. Bron.
You know what? I don't think that's black spray though. I think that's like a
baldy, no black spray.
Like he got the.
Hey, we don't know how
it's real, but that ain't nothing to do with what we talking about. But yeah, that ain't black spray though, bro.
Right. But I think now that we all understand, we all can agree that Kevin Durant, best scorer in the league, he's having a better scoring season than LeBron. Correct?
I told you LeBron had a better. You have to let me say that. My take was LeBron scoring better than KD this season.
I thought after you heard us, you would.
Okay, I'm not changing my mind. I stand on it.
First time I seen you do that.
You a Bron rider though, right?
Hey, I'm not a Bron rider. Not a Bron rider.
You sure?
Positive. You never see me. The stuff he did, you would never see me ride with LeBron. Hopefully with this new coach and Mo Williams, he'll have a change of heart.
What did he do? What did Bron do to you, man?
We ain't gonna talk about.
Go ahead and say it.
One dunk inside no autograph at the NBA. Hey, forever. But get the key to the city.
Yeah,
man. Who was the mayor that time?
We ain't gonna talk
about it. But like I said, hopefully we got Mo Williams, new coach at Jackson State.
We'll get into that later on.
Hopefully we can get LeBron to come make another appearance at Jackson and put a smile on my face this time. Because that first time,
Yeah, you a little sad taste in your mouth.
A sad taste. Sad taste. I was disappointed in the NBA.
One dunk, no autographs.
One dunk, no autographs. But get the key to the city. Come on, Jackson. Come on, Jackson. Come on, Jackson.
Man, oh man. Well, you heard it here first, man.
Come on, Jackson.
One dunk, no autographs, but he get the key to the city.
Hey. Real quick, shout out to Pops, man. Shout out to Danny J. Appreciate for calling. Continue to call in. Today's show is also sponsored by earthblendcoffee.global. Make sure you use that link in the description box to place your order now. We'll be back after the break.
SGECOVIDsolutions.com is paving the way forward for a safer city government, delivering cutting-edge biosecurity and biosafety protocols developed internationally by top virologists and scientists using an all-natural cleaning solution, killing COVID-19 on contact like no other product on the international market. For more information, please call 1-800-281-9080 or visit us online at SGECOVIDsolutions.com. Let SGECOVIDsolutions.com provide innovative rapid facilities testing and world-class state-of-the-art biorisk safety protocols for all of your coronavirus needs. Call 1-800-281-9080 or visit us online at sgecovidsolutions.com. SocratesGarrettENT.com is a diversified firm specializing in recycled aggregates and crushed concrete. SocratesGarrettENT.com's recycled materials provide the construction industry with significant economic and environmental benefits by recycling clean concrete rubble into M.Dot grade rock materials. Recycled aggregates and crushed concrete can be applied to driveways, road construction, bank protection, parking lots, general bulk fills, and more. By using SocratesGarrettENT.com's crushed concrete products, anyone from homeowners to general contractors can help reduce landfilled concrete waste, conserve natural resources, and gain significant economic savings on materials and disposal costs. For more information, please call 601-896-0084 or visit us online at SocratesGarrettENT.com.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the WeBelieve.global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at WeBelieve.global.
Welcome back, everybody. Moving back to the NFL. There's been a lot of crazy news going on, but we're going to focus on one real quick. Russell Wilson was traded from the Seattle Seahawks to the Denver Broncos. The star quarterback was traded for 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, and 3 players. With Russ going to the Broncos, many believe that this is what the Broncos needed to go for a Super Bowl run. I want to ask you guys, does Russell Wilson make the Denver Broncos contenders?
Most definitely. Hey, Russell Wilson is in a new division, a new beginning. Now, what I've been seeing, from John Elway to Peyton Manning, now Russell Wilson. Because we ain't going to talk about Teddy, Brock, Drew. We're not going to talk about it. We ain't going to talk about them guys. Scrubby category. But the elite quarterbacks, when they was at their first team, they went to Denver, they won the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not a big Russell. I like Russell Wilson. Don't get me wrong. He owed me a Super Bowl. So he might owe me one in Denver. It's a new beginning. You got a lot of young talent. A great move. Get out of Seattle. I'm saying this here first. Legendary Boom is over with now. No more LOB. No more Seattle Dynasty.
Been over.
Hey, Seattle Seahawks is back to when they had Sean Alexander and Matt Hasselbeck. I kid you not.
I went to the Super Bowl when they had them.
Before then, I know they lost to your boys. I can say that. That's the only thing I'm giving you credit for. But hey,
the defense won that though. Come on.
Right.
They back to scrubby, mid-below average Seattle Seahawks. DK finna be miserable. He finna be miserable in Seattle.
He won that guy anyway.
DK is my guy.
He wasn't that guy anyway.
Russell Wilson is gone to Denver, Colorado with Fine Sierra, and they finna win a Super Bowl, and they finna wreak havoc in the AFC. Although he in the toughest division in the league, the toughest division with Kansas City, LA Chargers, the Las Vegas Raiders. Bro, that's brutal. But with the young talent and with Gunslinger Wilson, they gonna make it happen. Guaranteed. They got the pieces. They had the defense. They had the offensive talent. Now it's up to Russ.
Do I see Russ and the Broncos making a contender to win the Super Bowl? No. I think this is a good trade. This is a new beginning, like you said, for Russell Wilson. This is a new beginning. Yeah. But this could be a nice place for a couple years, but Honestly, like they're in one of the toughest.
Peyton Manning took him there 2 times.
Okay,
and he ain't had to have. He didn't have as near the team that Russell got.
Okay, but guess
something
what?
that you know.
Hold on, let me. Well, first off, the Broncos lost their tight end Noah Fant, which is a key guy of that offense.
Okay,
they lost Noah Fant. Now I will say that they still got Jared Judy and Cam Sutton.
Yeah.
Then they got the offensive line,
and they got the guy from North Carolina.
It looks good. He got him an offensive line, so he won't get it sacked as much as he did with the Seahawks. So it's some positive things with that.
They got defense.
Defense nasty.
They have a defense, but their defense still young. They got Simmons. This is third year. Surtain, the corner. This is second year. They got Bradley Chubb and Baron Browning. Those guys, they're probably like the leaders of the defense right now, and that's only like the 4th or 5th year in the league. So what I'm saying is, it's a good thing for the Broncos. They got them a nice, well-oiled machine, but they got to get through the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Raiders because neither one of those teams backing down. Plus, you got to see about all the other divisions in the AFC.
It's a well organization in Denver.
If anything,
they don't like to lose.
If anything, maybe I can see the Broncos getting to the divisional round.
I personally feel like everybody in the division going to the playoffs.
No, I say that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna be 3 people coming out of the division this year. I believe it's gonna be 3 people coming out of that division. But does Russell Wilson make them a contender? I'll say I'm making up a word here, a semi-contender. When we see moves like this, just look at it now. Peyton Manning making that move. They thought Peyton Manning was washed when he left. Tom Brady.
No nigga Manning went to the Super Bowl and won.
Remember, he had veterans on his team too.
No. Tom Brady went to the Bucks. And then just now, Matthew Stafford went to the Rams. Now, Matthew Stafford, the Rams, he had a more star-studded team. But when Peyton Manning went to the Broncos, Demarius Thomas, those guys, those were young guys. You know, all the numbers went up. You got to think about it. When you bring a star quarterback in, things change. Bringing in Russell Wilson, whatever we may say, he's still an elite quarterback.
Right.
Those guys, Jared Judy and those boys are going to benefit off of that. And I guarantee you.
They're going to wake up.
They're going to benefit off of that.
That veteran leadership from Russ is going to be...
The only reason why I say semi-contender, because any other given year or situation, I would say they're a bona fide contender. They got a shot to win it all. But unfortunately, this division is unprecedented territory.
You don't know who's going to win.
And I believe at this point now, where the league is set up now, the best QB in each division is going to win the division. That's usually how it pans out now, due to the rules and how everything is set up. QBs take advantage, so your QB play has to be an elite for you to win, just straight up. But is he even the third best quarterback in his division? Pat Mahomes, I don't have him better than Patrick Mahomes. Derek Carr, yes, you can say he's better than Derek Carr, but are we sure he's better than Justin Herbert?
Yes.
Are we sure he's better than Justin Herbert? I can't say that. And then this is how I say the Chargers got even better.
Exactly.
They just got Khalil Mack, and they got picked. I feel like they picked up somebody else at the defensive end. The Chargers are stacked
on defense. On defense.
They're stacked on offense. They already had the weapons.
They were missing defense,
bro. They're stacked on defense.
Like you said, it could possibly be 3 teams that come out of the Broncos.
It could be 3 teams coming out.
Yeah, your division knocked off the number 2 in the best.
I can say that.
Yeah, y'all knocked
I
out.
can say that.
Steelers right now set up to be 4th in the division.
Hey, they say a lot about the Steelers, but we prove them wrong every year.
Y'all just got Mitchell Trubisky.
You'll be 4th in the division.
I have no faith in Mitchell Trubisky.
4th in the division. Other ways if you beat the Browns.
Get this now.
I'm on record.
I have no faith in Mitchell Trubisky. None at all. Zero existence. Y'all are finishing number 4.
Okay.
And y'all borderline 3 because I have no faith in Baker Mayfield.
This is on record, right?
On record.
Okay.
I have no faith in Baker Mayfield. But I feel like y'all might have an upper edge.
They gonna split with the Browns.
Yeah, gonna split with the Browns.
With them.
Just because Baker Mayfield gonna give you a game to your scrubby defensive coordinator.
Lamar ain't going for that. Lamar not going for that again next year.
Yes, the scrubby defense.
Oh, it's not. It was. Hold on, wait. It was never the Steelers' offense that was the reason the Ravens lost. Okay, the Steelers' defense. We have Lamar Jackson, what we like to call back pocket.
Hey, but
look at the stats.
Moving back to Russ though. But this is my thing though. Also with Russ, he's in the AFC. Let's be real. The AFC right now is better than the NFC. It's better than the NFC. The AFC, you got to go get yours. And that's why I think your boy didn't go because he was scared. I think he was scared. And I'll say this: I think Russell Wilson is gonna do better with the Broncos than Aaron Rodgers, whatever. Because when you give Aaron Rodgers expectations, he chokes and he goes missing.
I agree. Let me talk. If Aaron Rodgers would have went to the Tennessee Titans, they would have been a Super Bowl champion.
But no, he didn't want to go to the Broncos. He ran for that smoke. Russ ran to it.
I guarantee you, Denver offered Aaron first.
No, yeah.
I never wanted Aaron Rodgers to go to Denver Broncos because he didn't want to be a guy in John Elway that was going to butt heads. Any guy that is a quarterback, he gonna butt heads with. And especially how the man like that, he gonna butt heads. He butt heads with Brett Favre. He butt heads with Mike McCarthy.
Look like he butt heads with Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers are no more.
Wait. If he would have went to Tennessee Titans, they would have been a Super Bowl team. And look, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Devontae's finna get paid. We done made some pieces. We done shook the table around. We done lost some dogs, man. I hate we lost to Darius Smith. But look, Devontae's finna get paid, and we finna be nasty.
But this is what. But going back to the AFC, the only reason why is because it's a lot of. I still like the Bengals. I like the Bengals still making a run to the AFC Championship.
I don't.
The last two pickups I just saw.
The Bengals really
they fixing that O-line.
They fixing that O-line. That's all they was missing.
I'm sorry.
They lost the tight end though. He went to the Jets, but I mean,
they finna have the Bengals finna be on a lot of people's radar right now, and they finna try to expose the Bengals this year.
But what I'm saying though,
don't you sleep on Lamar Jackson. You dare.
You got Joe Burrow in the Bengals. The Ravens, you got to give them a little hit of chance.
Don't sleep with that Florida boy.
Let me tell you something. They're not winning Super Bowl. I'm saying though. They're competitive. You got the Bills and Josh Allen, who I think they might be a Super Bowl favorite this year. They might be hungry after this pass.
I promise you, it's eating them alive.
The Bills
eating them alive.
They might be going for a perfect season this year. Like,
eating them alive.
Real talk. I'm telling you. We know the Chiefs.
Gonna give him an L.
The Chiefs kind of hurt Tua. No, heck no.
Tua
not worried.
Tua gonna give them an L.
The Dolphins got a problem because now with Russ going there, it's a lot more QBs that are better than your boy Tua, and that's the comp you say Tua is Russell Wilson.
Yes,
which he's
nowhere near him.
Tua Tagovailoa is Russell Wilson 2.0. I stand on it.
And you say he's better than Joe Burrow. Stand on that too now.
Who?
You said he was better than Joe. You said he was better than Joe.
I did.
You said he was better than Joe.
I did.
Where has that theory gone for right now?
Hey, Joe Burrow a dog, man.
Yeah. Right now, Joe Burrow like he can still be in the league. We should try to figure out Tua back up or not.
I really hope the Bengals and Dolphins play this year. We can bet on it. Money's good.
But anyway,
I don't know about money. We can bet it. I'm doing something.
Bet some wings or something. But yeah, man, I think with Russ going there, he got a better shot than with Seattle though. Because let's be real, man. DK Metcalf, he showed us a dream the year before. He showed us now he showed us the guy he was when he was at Ole Miss. When we see big guys that really ain't scared of him, he fade away. Like we saw when we played that LSU game. He got locked up.
If we lose Devontae, we can get DK. He can come on right along.
DK not gonna fit with y'all.
How come he not?
First off,
we gonna turn to a grown man.
First off, he can't catch the ball. You've been surprised. He has way more drops than catches.
Yeah, he got a lot of.
Seriously, DK Metcalf. His problem is he can't catch the ball. He's only good for one route.
Fade.
You heard him. It's the go route.
That's how he.
That's it.
That's how you.
No, but that's it. DK has nothing else in his route.
He's trying to give me Dez Bryant vibes.
He got slant.
There it is.
He's trying to give me Dez Bryant vibes.
Dez Bryant better than him. That's the thing. He's giving Dez Bryant vibes. But Dez Bryant is better than DK.
This what I mean by Dez Bryant vibes is by the tail end of his career, he couldn't get separation. He didn't really focus on his craft in route running. He just used his physical talent. So DK gonna have a problem later on.
And he needs to cool out with that anger, man. He got an anger
just because he big, though, he can put his hands on everybody.
Every game. He want to fight the smallest DB, but guess what? He don't never do that against Lattimore or Ramsey. He don't try that.
He tried. He tried
with Lattimore, but he saw that he know too well. Ramsey.
So your boy Juju didn't get mad at everybody?
Hey, Juju.
That's how he got broken up.
We all can agree. Juju he not built like that. I go on record saying that Juju is not that high motor, that fight.
Yeah.
He don't got that.
I'm not gonna say DK ain't like that because he's from Oxford. So first of all, I don't think he's like that, but he do got that heart in him.
So we're going back with Russ real quick. Where would you rank this QB signs? We're seeing this a lot of QB moves right now. Where do you feel like this signing is? Where would you rank this?
A B
right now.
A B.
Rank
a B.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I actually like this Russell Wilson signing better than the Aaron Rodgers signing back to Green Bay. I put my ranking. I like the Broncos better than the Packers.
Why are you trying to put my team in it?
No, because Aaron Rodgers signed a high contract.
He deserved it.
And y'all paying for it right now. Y'all already paying for it.
You let go of one of your best defensive players.
He was hurt out for the past 2 years. Ryan Gary, he's a dog. And then he's on a rookie contract. We don't have to pay him right now. We got 2 more years to pay him.
But the reason why you couldn't pay him is for one reason. One reason only.
We had to pay
A-Rod.
We had to pay Preston Smith. We knew, like you said, one of the Smith brothers had to go.
I said that.
And Preston Smith was the best one out of that trade. And Campbell was a dog last year.
Let me ask you this.
We still got paid.
Let me ask you this.
What up?
If A-Rod wouldn't have signed to the Packers, would the Packers have kept Zadarius?
We had no choice.
Did you not hear my question?
It's a possibility they might have went to rebuild.
Hold up.
But that would have kept their defense and just went and got a quarterback.
If we would have lost Aaron Rodgers,
they gave you what, $200 million?
It depends.
If we would have lost Aaron Rodgers, we're gonna have to try to get Russ.
Russ wasn't going
Watson,
to Green Bay.
Watson, or we
he wasn't going to
Jimmy G or somebody. We want to get somebody.
Jimmy G, maybe.
Jimmy G or Mitchell Trubisky. That's who.
That's the two quarterbacks.
I didn't want Carson Wentz, and I didn't want Mr. I dangerously didn't want Mr. Trubisky. he would make your team brutal hell.
Right, like I said, we fourth in the division, right?
Four.
Okay. I can't wait, man.
Stand on it.
Mitchell Trubisky, I hope he learned a lot from Josh Allen.
But I'll say this: whoever Deshaun signs with, especially if he signs with the New Orleans Saints, I think that'll be probably the biggest QB move.
But y'all should have waited, because if he go to New Orleans, you could have had Jameis. Jameis good. I don't question Jameis. Jameis is a dog.
Me neither. I'll take Jameis.
But y'all done signed him to a 2-year nice little deal, though.
Man, it's okay. But yeah, as far as
Mitch don't do good.
Ranking that trade, I most definitely say it was a win for the Broncos. They got
definitely a win.
That was a win.
They're competitive now.
It would have been even a better win if they would have got A-Rod, but A-Rod doing A-Rod things.
I think Russell Wilson is gonna put him to a better potential offensively than Aaron Rodgers would, because we know Aaron Rodgers, man. We know Russ. He come to it a little bit though when it comes to the playoffs. Other than that Super Bowl one play, he come with it though.
In the playoffs,
A-Rod, I'm not so sure.
He does. Other than that one play, Russ does not choke. That's what we can say right there.
Hey, but today's show is sponsored by HerblandCoffee.global. Use the link in the description box. We'll be back after the break.
Didn't the Seahawks beat y'all to get to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
New Cannabis Premium Dispensary is providing community health and wellness through CBD and Delta-8. Both CBD and Delta-8 provide an array of health benefits, aiding in appetite, sleep, anxiety, depression, chronic pain, and more. New Cannabis Premium Dispensary provides a variety of CBD and Delta-8 products, including gummies, candies, pre-rolls, pain creams, isolate drops, cartridge pens, and so much more. To learn more about New Cannabis products or to place an order, please call or text 415-465-9292 or visit us online at newcannabis.com and follow us on Instagram at newcannabisjackson.
Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our mini global live stream TV broadcast and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Welcome back, everybody. You know how we do it. Last segment, HBCU/swag topic.
Yes, sir.
Man, this past weekend, the Jackson State Lady Tigers and Texas Southern men's basketball teams both won their swag championship games this past weekend. I want to ask you guys, what was your big takeaways from these championship games?
Well, my biggest takeaway is my pick didn't win it all, man. We regular season champs. But the swag tournament, we fell short. I will say this, man. I couldn't be more proud of these guys. Just off everything they went through this whole season.
Yeah.
I just couldn't be more proud. And then the tournament, the journey to get to the championship round.
They fought through though.
They made all court
They
basketball.
won by one against
Gritty
FAMU.
grind. It was gritty grind.
They went. Then I thought they were gonna play FAMU. Ended up playing Alabama A&M.
My pick got out first round.
They
Won
made
by 5 against them.
And what they do? Get blowed out.
They made all
That's
court
what-
basketball team exciting again.
Yeah, they
most
did.
definitely.
They did.
We skunked it up a little bit, but what can we take?
Oh no, this was a win for the season though.
You, as a coach, even as a player on that team, you can't be mad because look at what you've accomplished.
Yeah, no.
You still regular season champs, and you made it to the championship. You know how to get there. You know what it takes.
Yeah.
So now, take this lesson that you've learned, get to it on the off season, because that's where it matters. Recruiting in the off season is going to play a big part in this if you want to go back and get that revenge against Texas Southern. Now, like I said, we beat them twice in the regular season, so I know that right there, it's going to be sitting on their mind until next season. Most definitely.
Yeah.
They want Texas Southern, they circling that on their schedule.
Circling that.
They circling. So, I just couldn't be more proud of those guys, man. And as far as the girls, this is what I expected. They swept the SWAC. Jackson State girls swept the SWAC.
Yeah, ran the table.
They beat, who did they play? Alabama State? They beat Alabama State by 20.
And put 100 up.
They put 1-on-1. It was 1-on-1 to Haiti.
Put 100 points up. Jesus Christ.
So the girls, hey, I shouldn't expect nothing else.
Jeez.
Now they got a big test going against the
Kim
number
Mookie.
3 seed.
Kim Mookie.
They got to go to the boot now.
Yeah.
The boot.
They got to go down there.
I want y'all to know I take the boot in LSU real serious.
Yeah.
And when them gates lock up at the Mav Center,
Yeah.
okay,
Kim
they
Mookie.
gonna have to come to play now.
You got to play for 48
Hey,
minutes.
y'all forgot.
48 minutes.
Y'all forgot. Kim Mookie is a phenomenal coach.
And Jackson State got them a phenomenal coach. And the other thing is, I really want to see Jackson State beat LSU.
I do too.
Just off the fact that this could be big for all HBCUs, and this is the right moment with the March Madness tournament here.
Right.
What better time than to
Cameras on you.
upset the number 3
Spotlight all on
seed?
you.
In Baton Rouge.
So Jackson State, I'm rooting for y'all. I feel like y'all gonna do way better than Texas Southern. So keep it going.
First of all, I stood on it, and Jackson State was a first round bust. They getting a new facelift in Mo Williams. Hopefully, they can turn the program around with the talent they have. So that was my first take. Second take, congratulations to Alcorn basketball team. They're going to the NIT. If y'all know what the NIT is, this national, invitation tournament in New York City, at the Big Apple. They have a tough matchup in Texas A&M because they upset some teams that should have been in the big boy.
Right.
But it's a tough task. But just to say that Alcorn made it, I am proud of it. Proud of them. They ran out of leg power, man. They played grinded out games, overtime games. Texas A&M was fully loaded. And then Texas Southern, my fault. Texas Southern, they have some trees and they got some guys that's gonna bang. Man, Texas Southern gonna be scared. They might win their first game against Texas A&M CC, but when they beat them, they gotta play the big boy, Kansas. And I like my swag. I can't say no much. I'm just gonna say.
But if they got to see Kansas,
happy they went there. Happy they went to the tournament.
I'm glad they made it.
At least they got to win. If they win against that day, at least they can win because when they play Kansas, you just going to get paid at that point.
Honestly, though, they play Kansas, you can kiss the baby.
You call it.
You can call it.
Because
they're going to jump on them early.
First round exit.
They're going to jump on them early.
First round. Sorry.
Oh, my God. Kansas got 3 guys that can go in the draft right now.
They're going to jump on them early, and I hate to say real early. But if they show out, they can get some guys to get to the combine. They have attention. They make a run now.
Right.
They got to go. Somebody got to get
Somebody got to go out
and
have a KD moment.
Their body.
Somebody got to have a KD moment.
Somebody has to play out their body.
For real.
Not a Brown moment.
A KD moment.
Okay.
He said it.
Yes.
He said it.
There can't be no floor general like Bron. You gotta be an assassin. You gotta be an assassin.
Gotta go for it. Go get yours.
You gotta be an assassin. You gotta say, this is my time to go to the NBA. If you go and drop 50 on Kansas, this is my ticket out.
I agree.
So, but I ain't finished. Jackson State, girls, we knew this was gonna happen. We knew. And I'm gonna keep it real because that's all I know how to do. The AD. I forgot his name. What's the AD name for Jackson State? Y'all know.
I can't think of it right now.
If you don't pay this woman, Miss Reed, if you don't pay her, she's gonna be gone.
I think the AD's been doing a pretty good job.
I know, but
I don't know.
If you don't pay her, she's gone. Cause she turned Jackson State program around each year. They ain't went undefeated each year. She finna get them phone calls from the big girls. She finna get them Southern Miss. Hey, she might get an SEC phone call. If you don't pay her, she's gone. For real, cause she doing nothing but accomplishments. The only thing now, if she beat LSU, she might be gone this year.
Yeah, she probably
real talk.
If she a top dollar, but they don't even have money to pay her like that.
If she beats Kim Mookie, she was a powerhouse at Baylor.
Look, I know.
She beats Kim Mookie, she's gone from Jackson State. She's gone. The phone gonna be off the hook. She's gone. I'm thinking she gone next year. But phenomenal job at Jackson State. I really see they gonna upset somebody. I hope it's LSU. I hope it's because we need this.
This will be a perfect time.
We need it. And all in all, the SWAC championships, girls and boys, been phenomenal. It's been good to watch. I enjoy watching it, and I love the attention that we've been getting. Now it's time to get over the hump. Now it's March Madness. It's time to get over the hump. So Texas Southern, I hate we in these play-in games before you play the big boys, but I hope they win against this team so we can play against Kansas and make it at least fun to watch.
Right.
And then the girls, I really hope they beat LSU.
Me too.
Really hope they do.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start off with the girls. You guys have basically said a lot of things that I'm gonna say. With the girls, man, yeah. What they did was make a statement. They ran through the SWAC, did on the tournament, but to top off the tournament, they put up 100 points and they dubbed the opposing team. That's a statement. And that's not only a statement, that's called dominance. They showed that we're here and everybody else is down here.
They got catch up.
It's big space. It's not close. It's not close at all. The gap is wide between Jackson State and everybody else.
And the SWAC girls.
The championship game wasn't the only time they beat a team. This was the whole season.
The girls, the SWAC playing girls gonna have to improve.
Yeah,
because Jackson State been running this thing since 16. This is cute book.
Right.
Since 16. It's been I can say Grambling because Grambling had a squad back in the day, but they gone. They long gone. But everything outside of Grambling, there's been no competition in SWAC girls play to even be contenders with Jackson State.
Yeah, Alcorn, whole other story. Terrible. Moving on, but yeah, with the girls, man, other dominants. I think that I still think LSU is going to win this game against them, but I think that this will be a very competitive game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
It's not a cupcake.
Because if you look at the games that Jackson State, they've supposedly lost their money games, but
barely.
All these games have been not been blowouts.
They're not getting blowout.
They're not the average money game. They're not the average money game scores.
They played Arkansas and lost by 2.
Yeah, so I think that they're hanging with the big girls.
All these girls
this is what this game is for. Even if they lose, they can show that they can hang with them.
For the culture.
If they can show that they can hang with them, that's going to be good for. I feel like that's going to be good. Winning will be even better, but just to show that for those whole 48 minutes, it's close. Wasn't what that entire game. I think that's still a good, huge win for not only Jackson State girls, SWAC, and especially the coach. Whatever they do in the future, hey, I don't know. I don't know how long they have.
She's out of there
locked
soon.
I don't know how long that contract is locked down right now, but. It just going all depend on her heart. Does she feel like she wants to keep building a legacy in SWAC? Then money, things like that. It's just all that plays in the factor. But as salute to Jackson State Lady girls. You guys did your thing. No surprises here that you won the championship. None at all. You did what was expected and you did it the right way. Moving on to the boys, I don't think any of us saw Texas Southern win the SWAC. Let's just be real.
I did.
No, I saw Texas Southern.
I mean, they beat the powerhouse in the regular season.
Yeah, but we had the Alcorns, we had the Florida A&Ms, Jackson States were some dark horses. I mean, this is not even just us. I feel like consensus-wise, other than if you went to Texas Southern, people weren't seeing Texas Southern.
Some were saying maybe Grambling or Southern.
Alabama A&M, that was kind of in the mix, but nobody really saw Texas Southern. So hey,
they come in every year. Texas Southern go to the dance. They go to the SWAC championship.
This is what I say with Alcorn. I'm proud of you guys. I think this was a plus season though. Everything was great. Coaching staff, great job. Let's keep building on what we got. But I gotta say some things. I don't look like I'm the negative Alcorn guy.
Say it.
But I had a problem before going to the tournament. We were gonna talk about it this past week, but we weren't able to. The regular season championship. whatever that is. I'm not gonna lie.
That's new to me.
That is definitely new to me. That is new to me. That is new to me. But that's what I'm gonna say. I think really what messed us up mentally was we thought we had ours.
We had the big head. Yeah, most definitely.
Honestly, I don't know whose idea this was. We cutting the neck, t-shirts and hats.
Yeah.
Guys, dog, we wanted chip. I didn't think we wanted chip. When I see this, I'm asking everybody: is the tournament? They don't do a tournament no more?
I had a problem with that. I had a problem with that.
We hosting up the trophy,
and we barely winning, and we barely win these games,
I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised when we did all that, and I feel like that played a part. Now
we barely won the tournament.
The tournament, we skidded our way through both games. Let's not make no mistakes. That first game, we could have been easy. That first round exit.
I was nervous the whole game.
We could have been easy from the first round.
I was nervous the whole game.
We got through that.
We got through it. I was nervous the whole game watching it.
I know, me too.
But this is why I said
we was down. We was down both games. We was down pretty bad.
But this is why I say that what I said earlier when we made picks for the contenders. I said that Alcorn felt like they were just a year too early. We really played, in my opinion, above our pay grade over this tournament. Let's be real. We played a little bit above our pay grade. Got maybe a little luck added into it to help us get to that championship game. Now next year I do have Alcorn reaching back to that championship game. Hopefully this is a lesson to them. Because let's be real, Alcorn got thracks. Got their butts handed to on the championship. I was honestly, I had to stop watching. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Let's be real. Let's call it what we see.
I had to stop watching.
Kudos for the season. We got there, but I'm the guy. Like I don't. I feel like if you don't get it all, you gotta look back like still. Hey, And that's why I didn't like the regular season championship stuff. Call me old fashioned, but I just don't like the, feeling like you won something already.
You ain't won nothing.
You ain't won nothing.
That's going back to them boys at their football team too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Going back to the Jackson State football team. Thought they did something, and they went to the Celebration Bowl.
But yeah, we gotta stop. We can't just always it's supposed to be handed to us, and I think we kind of got that in our head after that regular season. That's maybe a young team type mistake right there. What we had, because I feel like they probably partied, had a huge celebration after that.
Parking lot pimp.
We know how Alcorn gets down.
But
you know how they do.
We know how it gets down. Basketball team was probably royalty that night. Let's be real.
That was royalty. That was royalty for sure.
Kudos to Alcorn. I hope you guys get back. Jackson State, man, you kind of disappointed me. First round exit.
One surprise.
But thanks for going on the show. We'll see you guys next week.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the WeBelieve.global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at WeBelieve.global.